Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing? Are you enjoying this amazing conference? I can tell you one thing. Well, let's start in the name of God, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In 92, that one day I would be a practicing Muslim and standing in front of all of you to tell my tale that I was introduced to Islam. Not by a long-bearded imam who perhaps rammed religious rulings down my throat. No, by a handsome sports star, Imran Khan. And I don't know if you know Imran Khan here in America. He was the captain of a cricket team in Pakistan. And he is now running for Prime Minister in also in Pakistan. I would have said to them they must be absolutely mad, because I was living a life very far from religion, let alone Islam. I was working in an environment, that obviously was filled with lights, glamour, action, stars, all sorts of things, but not exactly spirituality. But God works in mysterious ways, and He knows what He's doing. So from a life of hedonism and materialism, I was guided to find contentment and inner peace by surrendering to God in Islam. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Takbir. Before I reverted 15 years ago, you can say I had everything a normal Western teenager may dream of. After my education as a radio journalist in Germany, once I went on stage in front of not 8,000 people, but 70,000 people. There was a sea of people and everybody screaming and clapping, and it felt like floating on a cloud of energy. But then when I went back to my hotel room, with the noise still ringing in my ears, I felt lonely. And somehow I had to come down from this rush of energy. I often was quite unhappy and not really satisfied despite having everything, you could say, materially, externally. But something was missing, and I did not know what it was. I thought perhaps it was a partner, a soulmate. But in retrospect, no human being could have filled that inner void, only the divine. And that was not part of my life at the time. Eventually, and it was at this time of dissatisfaction that I was introduced to Islam. Not by a long-bearded imam who perhaps rammed religious rulings down my throat. No, by a handsome